Hello students. So today we will continue the part of journal. Okay. So today we will discuss about some special transaction which has been relating to the goods. Okay. So first transaction we will see. First bit is your when goods are given away, when goods are given away as charity. Okay, so whenever goods would be given away as charity, so what will be the journal entry? Journal entry, since charity is the nominal account. Okay, so what is the concept of nominal account? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. So charity account would be debited. So charity account debited, and remember here goods has been given. Okay, so whatever the transaction relating to goods would be given, we have to write what? Purchases. Okay, so purchase is the real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Okay, so here what we have to write? Charity account debited to purchases account. Okay, charity account debited to purchases account. Narration: being goods given away as charity. Being goods given away as charity. Okay, so this was the first transaction. Next, second transaction: when goods are distributed as free samples. So what will be the entry? When goods are distributed as free samples. Okay, so free samples means what? Free samples means the goods has been given for advertisement. So what will be the entry? Entry would be advertisement account debited to purchases account. Since free sample is there, okay, so free samples would be considered as what? Would be considered as an advertisement. So again the goods has been distributed, so the entry would be advertisement account debited to purchases account. Being goods distributed as free samples. So here we can also understand that in case of transaction relating to goods, whatever the transaction which has been related to the goods, in that case purchases account would be credited. Now next bit number 3, we can see when goods are lost by accident or goods has been destroyed by fire. Okay, so what will be the entry? Again it is an abnormal loss, so debit all expenses and losses. So loss by fire account debited, loss by accident or theft account debited to purchases account. Narration: being goods lost by accident. Okay, so now we will read the transaction in case of bad debts. Okay, so what do you mean by the term bad debts? Bad debts means any amount which is not recovered from the debtor. In case of credit sales of goods, such amount which is not recovered from the debtor, such amount would be considered as bad debts. मतलब हम क्रेडिट सेल करते हैं, जो पैसा हमारा बिजनेस में डूब गया, ठीक है, जो पैसा हमको नहीं मिल पाया, so that amount would be considered as bad debt. Okay, so we can say that bad debt is the sure loss for the business. Okay, so it is a nominal account. So what is the rule for nominal account? Debit all expenses and losses. So bad debt account will always be debited. Okay, so now we see the transaction. When amount due from customer or debtor, it becomes bad debt. Okay, that means certainly if the certain amount has been cannot be recovered from debtor, or certain amount would become bad debt. So what will be the entry? Since bad debt is a nominal account, it is a loss, so bad debt account debited to debtor account, or bad debt account debited to customer personal account. Okay, narration: being amount due becomes bad debts. Okay, now next bit: when debtor becomes insolvent. Here we can see that term insolvent. What do you mean by the term insolvent? Insolvent means when the debtor is unable to make the payment of the amount. Okay, so such person would be considered as what? Such person would be declared as insolvent. Okay, so when debtor becomes insolvent and partial payment is received from him. Partial payment means maybe 40%, maybe 50% amount has been received from him. So what will be the entry? Cash account debited. So whatever the cash which has been received from whom? From the debtor, that cash account would be debited. Okay, suppose 10,000 is there, 6,000 we have received. So cash account debited would be how much? 6,000. And rest amount would be considered as what? As a bad debt. So bad debt account debited, how much it would be? 4,000. to debtor account. How much? 10,000. Okay. So this is the case for this bad debts. Now last one, when amount written off as bad debt now recovered. What does it mean? It means that already the amount which has been declared as bad debt, okay, so that amount has been recovered. So debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So again we are receiving cash, so cash account debited to bad debt recovered account. Why bad debt recovered account has been created? Because it is an income. So bad debt is a loss, and so bad debt recovered account would be considered as an income. Being the income, it would be credited. Okay. So what is the narration? Being amount becomes bad debt now recovered. Okay. So now next entry would be in case of depreciation. So what do you mean by depreciation? Depreciation means it is the decrease in the value of fixed assets. So whatever the assets which we have been purchased, so that assets would be goes on decreasing each year. Okay, for example, suppose we have purchased your machinery worth rupees 1 lakh. So each year the value of machinery will decrease due to continuous use of the assets. Okay, so what would be the entry? Entry would be depreciation account debited to particular fixed assets account. Okay, so depreciation being it is a nominal account, it is an expense for the business. So depreciation debit all expenses and losses. So depreciation account would be debited and fixed assets account would be credited. Okay, narration being depreciation charged on fixed assets. Now in case of interest on capital charged. Okay, so interest on capital, as we know, capital means the amount which has been invested by the proprietor to start the business. Okay, so on that particular capital, suppose interest has been charged. So interest on capital would be considered as an expense for the business, since business has to pay the interest on capital. So it is the nominal account. So what is the rule? Debit all expenses and losses. So interest on capital account would be debited and capital account would be credited. Okay, capital being the liability, so it would be credited. Narration being interest on capital charged. Now next is your in case of interest on drawings. So as we have read the meaning of drawings. What do you mean by drawings? Any amount which has been withdrawn by the proprietor for personal use would be considered as what? Would be considered as drawings. Okay, in this case the drawings, what we have to pay? We have to pay the interest on drawings. So from business point of view, interest on drawings would be considered as an income for the business. Okay, so what will be the entry? Entry would be drawings personal account. Being the personal account, it would be debited. So drawings account debited to interest on drawings account. And what will be the narration? Being interest on drawings charged. Okay, now in case of outstanding expenses means expenses which are due or unpaid or payable. So always remember, outstanding expenses is the liability for the business. So being liability, it will always show your credit balance. Okay, so what will be the entry? Expenses account debited to outstanding expenses account. Okay, narration being expenses due or unpaid. Now last but not the least, in case of prepaid expenses. So what do you mean by prepaid expenses? Any expenses which has been paid in advance would be considered as prepaid expenses. So always remember, prepaid expenses is an asset for the business, and being asset, it will always shows your debit balance. Okay, so what will be the entry? Entry would be prepaid expenses account debited to expenses account. Narration being expenses paid in advance. Okay, so now we will solve certain practical questions regarding journal entries. Okay, question you can see from the board. So first question, purchased a motorcycle for rupees 3 lakhs and paid rupees 25,000 for its repair and renewal. An entire payment is made by check. So remember what we have purchased, motor car. So motor car is an asset, it is a real account. So debit all, real account, debit what comes in, okay, credit what goes out. So motor car account would be debited. Now amount you see 3 lakh has been the purchase price and 25,000 would be considered as repairs and renewals. So that amount would be considered as what? As a capital expenditure. That means we have to add both the amount. Okay, so what will be the entry? Entry would be motor car account, first bit. Okay, so motor car account debited. How much will be the amount? Amount would be 3,25,000. So motor car account debited 3,25,000, and what we have been paid here, the amount has been payment in check. Okay, so So that means in case of check, what you have to write? To bank account. Okay. And what will be the amount? Amount would be 3,45,000. Okay. Narration: being motor car purchased. Okay. Being motor car purchased. Now next transaction we will see. Next transaction. So received rent rupees 5,000. That means we are receiving the rent. Okay. So debit what comes in. So cash is the real account. So cash would be debited, and rent being the nominal account, it is the income. So it would be credited. So what will be the entry? Cash account debited to rent account. Okay. So next entry would be cash account debited to rent account. Okay. And how much we have received rent? 5,000. So amount would be 5,000. Narration: being rent received. Okay. Second transaction over. So now third transaction. You see, goods worth rupees 20,000 were distributed as free samples. As I have said, free samples would be considered as what? Advertisement. So advertisement being the nominal account, it would be debited, and again goods has been given, so purchase account would be credited. Entry would be advertisement account debited to purchases. Okay. So entry would be third bit, advertisement account debited, and what is the amount? Amount is given 20,000. So advertisement account debited to purchases account. How much? 20,000. Narration: being goods distributed as free samples. Okay, being goods distributed as free samples. Next bit, question number 4. Charge depreciation on motor car. An amount has been already given, 32,500. So entry we have discussed. So what will be the entry? Depreciation account debited to motor car. So depreciation account debited to motor car. And how much is the amount? Amount is 32,500. So 32,500 is the amount. Narration: being depreciation charged. Okay. Next bit number 5. We will see bit number 5. Rent due to landlord rupees 10,000 and salary due to clerk is rupees 80,000. Here you see, here the term due has been given. Due means what? Due means outstanding. That means your rent has been outstanding how much? 10,000, and salary has been outstanding how much? Rupees 80,000. And here two transaction has been merged. So we will pass the separate entry. First one for rent. What will be the entry? Rent being an expense, it would be debited, and outstanding rent would be credited. So entry would be rent account debited to outstanding rent account. Debited to outstanding rent account. Okay. And how much is the amount? 10,000. Amount is your 10,000. What will be the narration? Being